Before this video starts, do you like Rocket League? If so, then head on over to my friend Cameron's Twitch channel and give him a follow. He's currently trying to reach 50 followers and become a Twitch affiliate, so yeah, link is down in the description. Give him a follow for more plays like this.
Oh, get out of here!
Hey guys, what's going on? MaxFTE here, and today in this video we are going to be using a team of Shadow Machamp, Shadow Victory Bell and Shiny Umbreon. Now, obviously there was the changes announced last night, I believe it was, pretty recently anyway. There's going to be a nerf to Razor Leaf and Bubble. There's a couple other moves as well, but they're the sort of most important ones. So if you're doing Great League at any point in the near future, you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to see a couple of Shadow Victory Bells purely because they're going to be getting nerfed soon. But yeah, Shadow Machamp, Shadow Victory Bell and Shiny Umbreon, it's kind of a hit or miss team. You either sweep or you get swept. There's literally no in between. It's never like a close match or anything. So they led in Swampert into our Victory Bell, which is pretty much the best lead that we want to see. I wasn't paying attention to the last like 30 seconds, but I know now we've got Umbreon versus Skarmory, and obviously we're not going to be wanting Victory Bell against Skarmory, as that would be a disaster. So going for the foul play here. Obviously it's going to take it out because they've been debuffed. And I go for the foul play against the Swampert just for kind of chip damage, because I'm not really 100% sure what they've got in the back, but it ends up being an Alolan Marowak. So this is a sort of tricky one. We unfortunately just don't manage to get the acid spray off. Thankfully Alolan Marowak does pretty much nothing to Umbreon, although it does have Flame Wheel, which it does a decent bit. So I don't bother shielding because I know Swampert's going to have a move. So I go for the foul play, take it out, and I had charged up just enough to be one fast move away. I shield the Hydro Cannon and get off the foul play. And I like how literally like 30 seconds ago I was like, oh, it's either you get swept or you sweep, there's no in between. Well, look how that went. That was a pretty close match. Funnily enough though, most other matches are not like this. So, jumping into the second match, obviously we've got Victory Bell in the lead, and just waiting to connect. Second match against Gekau Gadir, I don't know. Victory Bell versus Obstagoon, this is another good match. I don't bother switching out because there's no need. I think I can kind of just shield once and then farm all the way down, because the counters really aren't doing much. Especially from Obstagoon. No stab, not very effective, you know. And they lead in a Beedrill, which was an unexpected one. You don't really see many Beedrills around. So they go for the, I go for the acid spray, lower the defense. And I'm still kind of just chipping away with the Victory Bell. They're obviously going to have to go for a move, otherwise the Razor Leafs just add up far too much. They go for the Fell Stinger, get their attack up, and I go into Umbreon even though it is a bug type, because I know that Fell Stinger isn't really that good of a move. Like obviously it raises the attack, but they don't have a bug fast move, so as well as they're probably going to have Drill Run, the Community Day move, paired with Fell Stinger, so I don't really have much to worry about here. Well, I'm saying that, I'm into the yellow now, soon to be red with the Umbreon. However, go for the foul play, the shield, and I believe I charge up nearly to another one. Go for the foul play again. They let it go through, and they've got a Stunfisk, so it's pretty much GG's here. But if they managed it correctly, they could have taken me out, however I've still got the Umbreon. So I charge up to 2 cross chops, and I just blast them both off straight away. And there's not really much else to be said, to be honest. I mean, it must be pretty annoying seeing a Victory Bell and a Shadow Machamp in the same team. I would not be happy with that. Thankfully it's getting nerfed soon, so don't have too much to worry about. Third battle against Matt Mencht, whatever his name is. Victory Bell versus Azumarill. We're getting the good leads here, thankfully. And they swap out into a Scrafty, so I come in with Machamp, and I probably could have done with shielding here, because it's going to be a power-up punch, and the counters do add up onto Machamp. See, that took me right into the red. And the mistake I made was, I don't know why I went for the cross chop here. I should have just gone with the rock slide. I think maybe I was thinking that I wasn't going to get to a rock slide, but I end up managing. Actually, no, I wouldn't have managed to get to a second rock slide, so either way it was going to be one rock slide and then one cross chop. But they've got a Stunfisk in the back. It's it's GG's. Like, this game is over. There's nothing they can do. And I go for the acid spray, because obviously it's going to lower their defense. They shield, and they just kind of give up. They knew there was nothing they could do. I still had the Umbreon in the back, and yeah, there was absolutely nothing they could have done. Just waiting here. So fourth battle against Oak 3304. Victory Bell versus Azumarill, and they swap into a Machamp, a Shadow Machamp at that. And it was a strange decision. I'm not really sure why they did that. They go for the cross chop, and I take out their Machamp, and they come in with Hypno, and I come in with the Umbreon. And at that point they're just like, nah, I've had enough. So they quit out. And for the final battle, Matisp, he's got his face mask on, ready for COVID. Victory Bell versus Skarmory, a bad lead. And here I would switch out to Umbreon, because Machamp, if it's got energy, it can kind of put up a fight to Skarmory, but not when energy and shields are up. Not when energy's down and shields are up. So they come in with a Dewgong. I go for the double foul play here, hoping to get both of them off before they get to an Icy Wind. Dewgong is either really tanky, or Umbreon just isn't very attack heavy, because that barely did anything. But it does get a shield, thankfully. And I don't shield because it's not going to do that much. So yeah, like that, it does hardly anything. But now, unfortunately, my foul plays are going to be doing even less. But it does all add up. It's all chip damage, really. So I managed to get another one through, thankfully, because Umbreon is so tanky. Get off another one. And it's already into the red, so we're sitting pretty. I just missed that one there, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I don't really know why I came in with Victory Bell here. I probably should have came in with Machamp. I think it was because in my head I was thinking, okay, he's going to come in with Skarmory, so I need to swap to Machamp, that way he's not debuffed. But they come in with a what's his face? Shiftry, I forgot his name. And the mistake I made here was not shielding that, because I didn't think it was going to do as much as it actually did. I think had I shielded that, it could have possibly been close. But unfortunately, Skarmory gets to move. I don't bother shielding, because I know that there is no way I can win. And for some reason they don't charge it. Maybe it was like to show off, I don't know, whatever. So that gives us a 4-1. And the encounter we actually get from this is a Genesect, which is taking a while. There we go. A Genesect, yeah, you don't see that very often, but yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. And it does actually have the Burn Drive move as well. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you've got any team suggestions or anything like that, leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. Peace.